Hello, criminal justice enthusiast, and welcome back to JudgeSim. We've got an interesting looking fellow here. Is he supposed to be the Joker? I don't know. We'll see. David Crane. No criminal record. Mental health test is negative. Alright. So we are going to probably get him some mental help here at a point. But let's see. Armed robbery. Recently, a person named David Crane entered the pharmacy where Mary Evan worked, pointed a gun at her, and demanded the money in the safe. Mary Evan gave the money in the safe to David Crane and then informed the police. Not long after, David Crane was caught and taken into custody at the house of his brother, Victor Crane. Statements: Mary Evan. He quickly came to the pharmacy and headed to the counter. Even though the weather was hot, I noticed he was wearing a thick coat. When he came to the counter, he immediately pulled out a gun and said, "If you love your life, give me the money." Then he took the money I gave him, hit the shelves, and ran away. Immediately after the incident, I notified the police and asked for help. David Crane. I didn't do anything. Why are you arresting me? He apologizes for what he did, but don't you understand that we need it? Everything he told me to do was for our good. We can't lose him. We need the money, and those after him will never stop. I need to see my brother. I need to make sure my brother is okay. I haven't been sure about this for a long time. I haven't been able to be with you for a long time. Victor Crane. I believe that is a guy for, if I'm not mistaken, Victor Crane, could be wrong, I'm just thinking here as I'm talking, but I believe that he is one of the villains from Batman there. He plays the Scarecrow. My brother is mentally unstable. I woke up in the hospital the day they beat me because I owed some money. When I woke up, David was with me. Even though I was sure that I had not informed anyone, I asked how he knew. He told me to come here. He said to me. 2 days later, he brought me some money to pay off my debt, but he didn't say where he got it. I didn't think he was crazy enough to commit robbery. Please do not punish David. Alright, so what in the world? How exactly does this work? Okay, I see how this works. Okay. This one's going to take a little bit because I believe I have to move everything over where it's supposed to be. That is at least the principle that I'm going with here. Alright. So let's go ahead and move this down. This one down. We can then move this one over. There we go. Alright. Most likely they have to be at the bottom here. Yeah, that changed the symbol once I did that. Change that symbol. So, just a bit of organizing here, not the end of the world. Really, that first puzzle was the one that scared me into not being sure I was going to be able to do these. But since then, they've been pretty good. Gun found in David Crane's coat when he was arrested. Mental health medication found in his coat. There's one digital evidence for this case. Alright. Yep, definitely is David Crane. So, did want to check here. He did not pass his mental health test. So, let's get it back to the front page because I Just want to make sure I always have the charge when I'm deciding on a case. Okay. Was clicking it too fast, evidently. Armed robbery. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Who's after your brother? I don't know. They beat him up until he was hospitalized. I know that the person beating me was a tall, tattooed man of Russian origin. In your statement, you said he apologizes for what he did. Who are you talking about? There's another person inside me who helps me with what I need to do. Accused didn't speak and watched their surroundings for a while. Thanks to what he said, we found out some of the money, even if we couldn't pay off my brother's debt completely. He is helping me for our sake. Why haven't you been with your brother for so long? They took me to do tests and fix it with medications. I don't need to be fixed. He and I made a plan together and escaped. Alrighty. So this is armed robbery. Would be 6 years in jail because I don't believe he has a record. No, he's got no record. Alright. We're gonna say that he's sanity impaired. I was wondering if it was gonna make me put in 6 years in the mental health institution. But evidently not. Alright, no shock there really. Still have $689 on us, so that's a good thing. Everything seems good at home. No masked figure again, so that's a good thing. Oh, what do we got this time? Tommy Cooper, non-compliance with contract with J.J. Richardson, owner of the Holy Paper Publishing House. Tommy Cooper has made an agreement with the publishing house called Holy Paper to publish his book, The Helplessness of Words, which he released 2 months ago. According to the agreement, he declared that he would pay $250,000 to J.J. Richardson if the book did not reach 10,000 sales within 2 months. As of now, the book has sold 10,276 copies, but it has been proven by the publishing company that the book had received more than 300 copies on behalf of his sister Ashley Cooper. In this case, J.J. Richardson demands Tommy Cooper pay his debt. Ashley Cooper, Tommy Cooper's sister, is the witness in the case. I mean, if the book did not reach 10,000 sales, as long as she bought the books, it still reached 10,000 sales. Helplessness of Words, Ashley Cooper, 300 pieces. Alright. Mr. Richardson ultimately sold 10,000 books. You didn't state in the contract that Ashley Cooper shouldn't buy the book, did you? We didn't specify, Your Honor, but this is pure fraud. If he had not made his sister buy the book 300 times, it would not have exceeded the stated sales figure. Mr. Cooper, did your brother tell you to buy the book? Hang on a minute. Mrs. Cooper? Your Honor, my brother just informed me his book is out. I wanted to buy a book in large quantities to support him and give it as a gift to people around me. Okay. Check my email too. Completely forgot about it. Yep, just still this rude email from Daisy Taylor there, so nothing there. Anything new in the shop? No, nothing I'm going to spend money on. Alright, my decision in this case is pretty straightforward. He doesn't need to pay anything. There was nothing in the contract that said he had to have 10,000 sales without his sister. So, I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, on to the third case for the week. Okay, we got a letter here. If Sergei Monry receives any punishment, know this, Judge. I will not show you the light of day. This is my first and only warning to you. Think right and make the right decision. Is your life shitty like everyone else, or is it worth living? Think well. Alright. I'm fine with that. He has no criminal record, mental health is positive, and his national status is positive. Assassination, high treason. Recently, a person named Merg Blitz was involved in an accident with her own vehicle and died at the scene. Merg Blitz, who completed her shift at the company named Lynn Cobb, set out to go home with her own car. While she was driving, a dump truck coming from the opposite lane crashed into the vehicle of the person named Merg Blitz. During the investigation carried out by the police arriving at the scene, a crowbar was found in Merg Blitz's vehicle. The driver of the pickup truck involved in the accident could not be found. The bag that should have been in the vehicle and containing important government information could not be found. As a result of the autopsy performed on the person named Merg Blitz, it was concluded that she did not die at the time of the accident and she was killed with the help of a crowbar found at the scene. As a result of detailed investigation, it was determined that the driver of the truck involved in the accident was a person named Sergei Monry. As a result of long efforts, the person named Sergei Monry was caught and detained at the airport where he wanted to go abroad. I am not guilty. I went to the airport just to see my family who lives abroad. I have nothing to do with this incident. Please release me. I have no reason to commit this kind of crime. Can't even hurt an ant, let alone kill a person. Alright. Well, he didn't kill her. So the assassination one is already off, I think. Let's go ahead and look at the evidence here. Alright, that one goes there. This one goes up there. This one goes here. This one goes there. This one goes here. And this one goes here. I do like that one. Fairly straightforward and easy. Alright, 2121352. I want to check that right away. Oh. This changes things. 2121352. 2121352. So his fingerprint was on the crowbar. Interesting. Messages between strangers on the person's phone. Phone number. What is the situation? I have the bag now. How much do you offer? As we talked about, 50 million. I'm on it. Do you have a meeting place? Wait to hear from us. Why should you run away after the accident? In my fear and panic at the time of the incident, I wanted to flee the scene because I was not sure if the person in the vehicle was alive. So why were you trying to flee abroad with the bag that was supposed to be in the vehicle? I found that bag next to the garbage container opposite my house. And since it looked very nice, I wanted to take the bag to my family. Yeah, that doesn't add up. So he murdered her. I'm just going to check it one more time. 2121352. I always want to make sure my ducks are in a row. 2121352. Yep. That is definitely the case. Let's see here. Assassination and high treason. Alright, so assassination is 62 years in jail. Alright. Let's see here. Kidnapping, wounding. High treason. Yee. Assassination, high treason. Don't know what was in the case, but that is 100 years for high treason. And then 62 for, yeah. Is there any digital evidence? No, there is not. Alright. He's guilty. And I don't really care what they have to say on a letter threatening me and stuff. I'm doing my job properly. Alright, 162 years. You will die in prison. As a result of the decisions you made in cases, we decided to raise your salary. This week you'll earn 1,600. Well, that's good. I mean, I might be assassinated for this one, but I don't really mind too much. Nope. And like from the evidence I had, it was the right answer. We got this extra money. Perfect. Alright, nobody seems to be needing anything. So we're going to go ahead and end this episode here then. If you enjoyed what I did this week, go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you back for more of JudgeSim.